All right, everyone. It has been a while since I've posted a video, but I got some awesome stuff to talk about. So, yeah, before I get into the stuff, get Filsons and stuff, it has been a great couple months. I've been spending a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time in the wood shop, a lot of time fishing. So I'm not on my weekly video making cadence, but that will change as we get back to the fall in a couple months. Always something interesting going on. So I got something in the mail yesterday that I've been waiting for quite a long time for. So as you know, Weatherwool came out with a 5-pocket vest in, I want to say January or February of this year. When the vest came out, I missed the drop and unfortunately couldn't order one at the time. They sold out too fast. So I've been keeping in touch with Ralph and the team over there, and I got an email last week. It said, hey, we got more vests coming. You can order it now and all that stuff. So I put in an order within minutes and got the vest. So I wanted to, because this is a big deal. I wear... This vest here is probably the most worn outerwear that I own. This Filson vest I bought in 2018 probably, and I've worn this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, if not thousands of times. It's always been my go-to. I did buy a few variants, a green one, a brown one, and I've always really liked it. This one over here is the whipcord version, which they don't make anymore. And I've worn this one quite a bit as well, but they're both the same cut. So I love these vests because they're a little bit different than all the stuff that you see when I go to a business conference or whatever. Everyone's always wearing those Patagonia, tech bro kind of vests. And this one has always, in my opinion, stood out. I love the lapels. I love the Western look of it. I very often will either wear a white dress shirt or a flannel under it. But also, it's fine in casual environments. Again, I've worn this thing a billion times. And, again, just solid all-around vest. It is the, I believe this vintage is the Pendleton wool. This one's completely made in USA. But I've always had a couple little gripes with it. First of all, the biggest one is the pockets are not really functional. At best, if I put my phone in it, say, it'll fit that much. And same thing on top. There's also nowhere to put my hands, and there's also no interior pocket. So if you look on the inside, you can see how shallow these pocket bags are. They're almost there for show, not for go, if you will. So again, I always put business cards and little doodads in here, but they're not really great pockets, frankly. I've actually thought about cutting this open and making a deep one for a phone, because I hate when I'm walking around, usually New York City, I can't put my phone in here. It's just too exposed. I don't want to get pickpocketed or something. So anyway, again, I've always been a little skittish with this, just because the pockets aren't great, although I do love the vest. Thermally, it's warm, but not too warm. I've worn it to a lot of trade shows, and in those heavily air-conditioned environments, this is fine. It does get a little toasty if you're in a warmer environment, but again, I've had really good luck with both of them. The whipcord one is probably a little lighter and less warm, so if I'm going to it's the summer and I'm going to a trade show, I'll usually wear this one. And I actually absolutely love this vest, but I am starting to get some wear and tear. And again, this is old, so it's not a quality issue. It is just a loved vest. I do like this one, though, because it's got a liner, and it does have an interior pocket. It's not quite big enough for a phone, but I do like the pocket. And this is just a nice little Filson touch. And I do like that this has wool fabric on the inside, so it's legit. I've always really liked this vest as well. So now I have the Weatherwool one, and I already opened it. This isn't an unboxing video, but the packaging that they come in is pretty nice. It's like wrapped in plastic, and then it's got this nice paper band around it. And so here's Weatherwool. So immediately, when you take it out of the box, it's like, whoa, this is some soft wool. I've gotten very used to the Pendleton, but it is what I would call like a little bit of that like harder, scratchier wool, like just traditional wool. It's your grandfather's wool. Great stuff, but always around the neck. You know, a lot of touching. You know, it can get a little itchy and scratchy. So the Weatherwool vest is their proprietary merino wool, and if you want to know more details, like it's ad nauseum on their website. I'm not even going to try to describe all the details. What also is cool is this is their wool denim. So it is actually woven the same way denim is woven, like in a pair of jeans. So if you look really closely, you can see some of the denim warp and weft threads. But on this vest, what Weatherwool did was they also made a wool lining similar to the Filson one, where it's a nice wool, I think they call it utility fabric, liner. So you don't have all the mess on the inside, just a liner. So let me put this on. Still got the tag on it. And this one for sizing. So some of the newer Weatherwool, like I have some of the older jacquard designs, and I like them a lot, obviously. I've always been an XL, but I've noticed, this just might be my particular body type, with the denim newer designs, I've trended a little bit more towards the 2XL. So this is a 2XL, and it's pretty roomy. Like, I could probably get away with an XL, but, you know, my problem is that I have a huge chest area and like an average waist. So I always end up with a super tight chest and a floppy waist. So this is more like relaxed chest, floppy waist, which is fine because I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. It's tight enough, like it doesn't feel like I'm swimming in it. And I'm always going to have more layers than this when I'm wearing this. I'm probably always either going to have a flannel shirt, which is heavier, and maybe a flannel with a t-shirt underneath it if it's winter. So this is going to be perfect for all conditions. And let's get into it. Go away, tag. First of all, from the look, the thing that always I loved about the Western vest is just the lapels are so out there. I just think it brings a really nice bit of character to it. And I remember when Ralph was designing this, I was emailing him and saying, I love the collar lapels on the Filson vest. Please do something like that. And boy, did they deliver. I mean, look at these bad boys. They are just big. They're bold. You know, they are actually functional, which these lapels, they're just there for looks, unfortunately. And I'm not here to rip on Filson because this is my favorite vest. But these ones, you can close it down. If it's cold out, you have a button here. And these things go to work. I've got like a full-blown turtleneck collar thing going on now. So if you're stuck outside in a windy day and you just have your vest, you got options. Again, I'm wearing this thing. Oh, so soft. So let's talk about the layout. This is called the Weatherwool 5-pocket vest. Now, why is it called the 5 pockets, may you ask? Well, let's count them. So here's 1 and 2. Oh my God, we've got functional hand warmer pockets. Again, this vest, it's going to do everything that this one does and way more. Hand warmer pockets, in my opinion, greatly increase a garment's utility. Man, I can't even see the bottom, sorry. I'll hold it up after to compare. So there's 1 and 2. And here's pocket number 3, which for me, it's a nice pocket. Maybe this is my body shape. I'm probably not gonna use this a ton for stuff that can like fall down in it, just because it is a little awkward for me. So if everything on this vest, if I had to pick on one design element, I think it's just the position of this pocket. And if you can see, let's do a little compare. See how high up this is? It's really high. It's armpit height. On the Filsons, they're lower. So they are a little bit easier. It's more like this. You know, they're like this high on the Filson to get your hands in. So what am I going to stick in here? I don't know, pens, like little things that I can grab like this. Not that I have to go fishing for. It is a little awkward for me. But I'm not worried about it because the real good stuff's on the inside. And in a very generous fashion, we've got two zippered. So for me, security is really important. And this is my phone case, but you get the idea. My whole phone, this thing swallows my phone. So when I'm bombing around the city, I can stick my phone in here, zip it, no problems. We've got the Weatherwool tags out down here. Weatherwool, let's see, made in USA, XXL, hardcore luxury, 100% USA, Weatherwool certified wool. Over here, we have a mirror of the pocket. So again, it's huge. Fits my phone in. Great YKK zipper. I mean, stitch for stitch, this is just very well made. We've got like rows and rows of stitching here. We've got the slot buttons. So these are another Weatherwool real important thing is Ralph claims, and I believe him, that he's never had a slot button fail. I don't even know why. I'm definitely keeping this, by the way. Let's get this tag off of here. I'll use my fish scissors. Get that out of the way. All right. What else am I trying to say here? I'm a little out of practice on these, but I'm just so excited about this vest. And I feel like Ralph really listened when I told him about how much I use these. And I'm not saying like, oh, Ralph just made this because I wanted it. I know it's not. But I think, experiencing the same lack of quality or usefulness that a lot of people did with a vest. So I do feel like this is the answer to it. And again, I'm just absolutely thrilled with this garment. So now, of course, I want colors. So if Weatherwool you're watching, give me the moss green. Give me the brown. Give me, I don't know, surprise me. I'm really jazzed about this. And if we really want to get cheeky, I'm going way out on a limb. Take your whipcord and make a whipcord version of this, because I do have a feeling that this is going to wear a little warmer than the Filson. I won't know until I get out and wear it around, and I absolutely will. But I think that this is going to probably be a little, maybe not hot, but warmer because of this is unlined. You know, the wool is what it is. This is the denim Filson, or the Weatherwool denim with a liner. So I have a feeling this might be a little warmer. I would love a lightweight whipcord version, something that's very summery, or, you know, very capable in that capacity. So, you know, that's just my wish list, but really can't go wrong. And the price point right now, June 2026, $435, which if you go around the entire Weatherwool webpage, this is one of their least expensive garments. In my opinion, one of the most versatile for $435. This one retails, I believe, $275 right now, $250 to $275. So $150 more. You're gonna get, in my opinion, this is the Endgame vest right here. I don't have any real gripes about it. I can probably wear this the rest of my life and be super happy. And I know it's gonna last. My other Weatherwool stuff, I've pounded it. And, you know, and I know it's supported by a great company, 100% USA made. It just checks all the boxes. I want to love Filson, and I do like their older stuff. I'm still struggling to really be a fan of their company, just what they've done with their business. Things are getting cheaper. Again, the older stuff is great. I'm hesitant to recommend them these days because of just all that stuff that's going on. And then for another 100 and some change, you get one of these. You're gonna be way happier with this. I would just say, if you like that, save a little longer and get the Weatherwool, but maybe don't wait too long because they're gonna sell out. So again, I'm happy to answer any questions. This thing is amazing. Weatherwool delivered 100%, and yeah, this is just really good stuff. So thanks for coming back to the channel. I know it's been a little while, middle of summer. I'm all over the place doing a lot of outdoor stuff, traveling, fishing, and around the corner lifting weights more often than I am making videos. But I wanted to get this out because it's such an awesome vest. And by the way, this is my Father's Day present, so I have to be thankful for my wife and family for they know what I like. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hit me up with any questions. I try to answer comments aggressively, and yeah, hope you have a great weekend. Bye.